having just listened to Liu talk about the bias that's built into AI, I thought I'd have a little test of seeing what that would be. So last night, I went onto ChatGPT, of course, ChatGPT 4.0, and I said, imagine I'm a black man, or a man of color, and I had a time machine. I want to go back in time to a place where I wouldn't feel racism, I wouldn't have microaggressions, and I would feel that I've got an equal opportunity to be successful. So ChatGPT came back to me and said, the civil changes that happened in America during the 60s made a difference, so I wouldn't go back beyond 1970. So I asked it again. I went, okay, well, what about, going back beyond the Second World War, 1920s, 1940s? And it was a very American-driven reply, but it said, oh, Jim Crow laws in America. No. It said Ku Klux Klan. No. So that made me worry about what the spin would be of leadership, where it would be placed, and so on. So I thought, just to make sure it's not just me, Dave Crane, worrying about it, I said, imagine I'm a woman. Which is not a beautiful thing to think about, so I apologize for that. But imagine if I'm a woman with a time machine, same question, when should I go back in time to find the wisdom and the opportunities to be respected equally with the same opportunities? And ChatGPT said, never. There wasn't a single time in history when women were treated equally. If you want an answer to that, you should look towards the future. Now, a slightly different thing on that, I said, okay, let's go back to the man of color. Is there any time in history when AI can tell me I've got an equal chance? And it came up with 2 times. One in 1400s, I think it was, and one in 1200s. There was a city where I might be treated equally because of the way that the culture was. Now, the reason I bring it up is because I think the project is amazing, and I think it will grow the world in incredible ways to have a parliament. But I don't know how many people of color, I don't know how many women, with the exception of maybe Mother Teresa or that group of people we have on stage, are able to give a contribution to the world we want in the future. And that worries me, because, okay, I can choose Michael Jordan, a man of color who's clearly done well in his industry, but do I want him to be a world leader? I'm not sure. So my question, and just my observations are, there's incredible opportunities, and what you're doing is so exciting, but I think the world we're in right now needs to be looking at how those thoughts of the geniuses and leaders we had in the past can contribute to the world we need for a future.
Thank you.
Wow. That's beautiful.